You know, sometimes you think you've seen it all in your time on Earth, and something like this comes on your TV, and also, oh, even though I was skeptical, I'll admit, I gotta say, it definitely he managed to thoroughly subvert my expectations, and so even though I'm a bit late to the party already here, fashionably so, what the heck? Here are my first viewing thoughts on the new Adult Swim show Smiling Friends, which was a brainchild of Michael Cusack and Zach Adele, spun off from a web pilot of the same name. So let's get started. Okay, so the series centers around a self-help company of the same name, which tries to help people down on the luck smile again, and which doesn't always go as planned. That's me putting it very mildly because hijinks definitely ensue. Like the main characters we see the most often are Charlie, a more deadpan individual, and his more excitable associate Pim. Um, Other ones of note include their coworker Alan, the very hyperactive Glep, and their boss, who was initially I was skeptical about the show because he looked like a boardwalk caricature of Bob Barker, but apparently that was one of the main ones. Like eventually, like the Halloween special showed up in my feed on YouTube, and I decided to watch it. I mean, it started out kind of kind of odd, but then and it goes off the rails really quickly. I'm not gonna say how to spoil the comedy, but trust me, hey, when I say you're gonna get thrown for a loop the same way, hey, hey, I am. That's why I tend to do like a lot of safe kind of costumes for Halloween, like say like a superhero, a Jedi, or a Pokemon trainer, name a few things like how so, and a lot of the and some of the celebrity hey hey guests are definitely not ones I expect. Some points. The first episode has their first client, Desmond, who basically voiced by Mike from the Letter Media, uh, who seems to be really down, and this time doesn't involve Star Wars, and also the Christmas one, which is like the season one finale, has Gilbert Gottfried as God. No, I'm not making that up. And also this whole thing about the helium shortage, it's actually not just a joke. I looked into it. It checks out, man. So I would definitely say this. Even as someone who has not seen the original web pilot, man, that I definitely can say, hey, that all things considered, I mean, there's definitely method to the madness, same way it is with Aqua Teen, a bunch of food stuff from South Central, who get in shenanigans, or about Chicken, an animated sketch comedy series that uses action figures as the medium, um, a and of course also Rick and Morty, where basically telling like a subverting in the usual dynamic between Emmett, Doc Brown, and Marty McFly. If Doc was a alcoholic misanthrope and Marty was way more pessimistic, heck, I mean, and the relationship was much less benevolent it was in the movies. So I could definitely see this coming. I mean, I took my usual 3 to 5 episode test, and then I ended up binging the whole first season, which is now HBO Max, and I think I'd definitely be willing to watch it again. Say if I am just can't sleep and I'm waiting for Toonami to come on. It's definitely doable. I mean, so I gotta say, it wasn't what I was expecting in a good way. Like, oh, and that's definitely what I can hope for a cartoon to surprise you, and like it's basically how I felt. It's too it's 2/22/22. I mean, there's only a few days left in this month. I gotta make them count. So I'll see you tomorrow for my first weekend thoughts are free guy, and I will definitely hey talk to y'all later, and hope you can all have a good smiling day.